Hello and welcome back to Bluepoint 3.42, where we support your best life. Today, we are diving into a topic that's frequently at the heart of societal debates: political correctness. This is a complex issue that demands our careful consideration, so let's get started. First off, let's define what we mean by political correctness. It's essentially about using language and behavior that's respectful and inclusive, particularly towards groups traditionally marginalized or discriminated against. Now, political correctness can be a contentious topic. Some see it as essential for promoting equality and reducing harm, while others see it as a form of censorship. Let's delve into it a bit more. Political correctness has evolved over the years as societies have grown more aware and sensitive towards inequalities and discrimination. It's not a new phenomenon, but its interpretation and application have changed, reflecting evolving societal norms and values. Now, from an ethical standpoint, political correctness can be viewed through several lenses. From a utilitarian perspective, like that of philosopher Jeremy Bentham, political correctness could be seen as aiming to maximize happiness and minimize harm for the greatest number of people by promoting respect and inclusivity. Looking at it from a deontological angle, like Immanuel Kant's theory, it's about our duty to treat individuals with respect, acknowledging their identities and experiences. From a virtue ethics standpoint, as described by Aristotle, political correctness aligns with virtues like respect, empathy, and fairness. Lastly, from a relativist perspective, political correctness can be interpreted differently in different cultures. What's considered respectful in one culture might be different in another. Ethicists like Ruth Benedict argue for understanding cultural relativism when considering ethical issues. Political correctness has had a substantial impact on our society. It's influenced our language, attitudes, and behaviors, but it hasn't been without criticism. Critics argue it could potentially suppress free speech or promote censorship, making the balance between political correctness and freedom of expression a delicate act. Let's delve into more examples. A positive instance of political correctness might be using gender-neutral language to include all identities. Ethically, this promotes inclusivity and respect for all gender identities. Another example could be using the term person with a disability instead of disabled person to emphasize the person before their disability. This aligns with the respect and dignity that Kantian ethics emphasizes. In contrast, a contentious example could be the debate over Halloween costumes that portray certain cultures. Some see it as harmless fun, while others see it as cultural appropriation, showing disrespect and lack of understanding towards the culture in question. Also, there's been a trend of renaming streets and buildings that were named after historical figures who were involved in unethical practices. This act of political correctness can be seen as a step towards acknowledging past wrongs and aiming for a more inclusive society. On the flip side, instances of political incorrectness could include derogatory slurs or jokes targeting certain groups. These acts can be seen as harmful and disrespectful, going against the principles of equality and respect that underpin political correctness. So, that's our exploration of the ethics of political correctness. As we've seen, it's a complex topic with a range of ethical considerations. As always, we encourage you to reflect on these perspectives and form your own understanding. Remember, the goal here is to foster a dialogue, one that's respectful and understanding of varying viewpoints. Thank you for joining us on Bluepoint 3.42. Interact with this video to support content like this.